Greeting, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are in this world. The things that excite you are not random. They are connected to your purpose. Follow them. This is the answer and the clarification to anybody that want to follow their dream, their purpose, but they just don't know what they want. This is my perspective of it. Find out something that you are instinctively attracted to, something that makes your life worthwhile, something that without it you feel incomplete, something that you know you are good at and you know it will take you to your dream, to your purpose. Most of us struggle to know what we want. And it's perfectly normal, even later in stages in life. Some people are in their 40s, their 50s, and even 60s, and they don't know what they want. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. It happens to most of us. It happened to me personally, but that was at a young age. So if you've been asked, what do you want, to say, I don't know, or I don't know what I want, well, that's perfectly normal. It happens, it's common. That means that you know that you are meant to do something for your dream or purpose, but you just haven't figured it out. And this is my advice and tip, the main one, apart from the quote that I mentioned earlier. That whisper that you feel, that whisper that tells you to follow your dream, that whisper exists. That whisper telling you to follow your dream exists. I listened to it and I followed my dream. Never ignore that whisper that tells you to follow your dream. Do you think I just wake up like that and become a motivational speaker, coach and mentor? No. I followed what I was instinctively attracted to. I followed my instinct. I followed what I love, and it led me to my dream. So this is my journey to follow my dream. From a young age, I was always like an ambitious person and a positive person. Then I wake up in this town and I grew up and I found people are defeated. I don't blame them, because if there is nothing around for you to follow your dream, obviously that collective defeatism spread around. But for me, I just didn't conform and I fought back. So I become that beacon of positivity and I pushed back. I remember once somebody told me, just get married, get any job, get married, and then accept reality. He said, you are living in a, what he said? You're living in a magical land, or you're living in some kind of fantasy world. And this is my reaction. Absolutely not. That's his opinion, and that's his defeated mentality, not mine. I will follow my dream, and I will follow it no matter what. And I did. And guess what? Voila. So from a young age, what I enjoyed, human studies, and I enjoyed writing, I enjoyed speaking, reading. Secondary school, start presenting. Even in university, I enjoyed all these big presentations, and I always wanted to be on stage. It just gave me that tick. It gave me some. I felt I belonged there, and but all this I still didn't know anything about motivational speaking. One day I was studying. I just finished studies and I was working in security in one of the shopping centers, and few young men approached me, and they asked me what they want to do. They asked me for advice on to what they want to do in university. They were just preparing to make a decision about what they do in university. And I was advised them because I was in university, so I know how to orientate and how to advise in that. But I was doing it with some energy and enthusiasm. And a young man passed by and said, "You should be a motivational speaker." And I said to myself, I do this every day. I mean, I do this regularly. That's every day. But I didn't know what it is, motivational speaker. So I looked it up. I went to the internet, I looked it up, and it existed as a profession. And what a profession. That was a pivotal moment in my life. I really didn't know this existed at all. So right after that, I meet a motivational speaker in a wedding of a friend of mine, and he had some commitment, so he was going to a school to speak in a career junction or in a career orientation. He was an entrepreneur as well, but he couldn't make it, so he told me, like, "You are the perfect person. The kid's gonna love you because of your energy and your professional life." And I went in there on his behalf, and I had an amazing reaction. And 5 years after that, I was still booked. I didn't get paid a penny for that, but I did it because nobody came to my school when I was young and told me about a profession or a dream, or on how to follow my dream, or how to pick a profession. So I took it upon me to help this generation, the younger generation. It was like year 7 till 9. And after that, after speaking for, look how this leads you, how all this connect to your purpose. After that, I wrote my book. My book is called "You Can't Stop Me, I Have a Dream." I was qualified to write this book because of all the experiences. I don't want anybody to give up on their dream. So I was showing everyone that nobody can stop you to follow my dream. You can't stop me, I have a dream. Then after that, I skipped one of the stages, and it's when I was working in the corporate world in financial services. I was selected to be a mentor to the pre-university students because of my energy, my enthusiasm. So I mentored really at least about 20 or more. And that was the mentoring side. And my mentees are now working in one of the biggest corporations, and they are really successful. I'm absolutely so proud. I can check them on LinkedIn, and I'm so proud. Look how it builds up. Speaking in schools, mentoring in here. Then I wrote my book, and then the biggest step is, so when I spoke, when that young man told me you should be a motivational speaker, I found out. I tried to find out about motivational speaking. I found a few, but nobody spoke to my heart. Nobody moved me. Nobody pushed me than Les Brown, the legendary Les Brown. And guess what? A couple of years after that, I found a coaching program by Les Brown, and I joined it. It was called Hungry to Speak. And I met Les Brown for the first time. Les Brown, this amazing human being, this legendary. When I was, I think, 2015, I nearly gave up on my dream and started listening to him, and he put me back on track. So I was on that program just to say thank you for saving my dream. But not only I said thank you, but I was coached by him personally for 9 months. A motivational speaker coaching program, and I shared the stage with my mentor, my coach, Les Brown. I love you, Les Brown. Thank you so much. You saved my life. Look, if I listen to defeated people, if I listen to negative people, I will never have realized my dream. If I didn't listen to that whisper, I would have never realized my dream. So, I bring you back to that quote. The things that excites you are connected to your purpose. Follow them. I followed mine. I hope you follow yours. Thank you for watching and listening, and see you on the other side.